Guys. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about blogging. I know you've been blogging, and cool, I'm glad you're blogging. I'm enjoying your blogs. But I want to give you a blog 2.0 kind of review about how to zip up your blogs using Blackboard tools. Now, in the real world, you may be called upon to write a blog, and there are many, many ways in which you can go about that. There are many platforms on which you could do that, like WordPress or so many others. There's so many ways, and there's so many opportunities. For example, you might be writing a blog for an employer when you're rolling out a new something something for your widget factory. I don't know, making that up. Or you might keep a blog as a travel journal or to record a certain event in your life. Some people have used blogs for wedding prep or baby prep or travel, but also for environmental causes, for nonprofit organizations, for political organizations. They're used everywhere all the time. And you may be called upon to write a blog in your life. So this is a practice space. Even though Blackboard is a little clunky, we can still work with it. So I'm going to review the killer tips that I showed you guys in week 1 that comes from Rint. I can't even say that, from that place. So often blogs use those crazy things like 10 of this or 6 of that, do the number thing. But what I really want to show you is how organized they are. They're very thematic on a topic. This one is just showing you how to use Groovy stuff. So subheaders help organize material. So you can think about when you're responding to one of the prompts I give you, you'll notice that I probably have 2 or 3, maybe 4 questions that you should answer. Well, you don't want to just answer in a sentence. You want to do some kind of development of that answer so that it's thoughtful. But you also don't want it to be in a big jumble. So you want to break it up into clear paragraphs. That makes sense, right? That makes life easier. But if you're going to be answering more than one point in a prompt, you might use subheaders to organize your thoughts. It really helps you focus, but also helps your readers. You and I are staring at screens all dang day, and that gets really tiring on the eyes. So when the eyes see a wall of text, we think, how am I going to get through this? Oh my God. But when we see white space and we see subheaders, we say, oh, that's just a little bite here. I can get through a bite. Oh, there's another bite. That's just fine. I can have another bite too. And before you know it, you've consumed a big chunk of text, but it's manageable psychologically, visually, and it engages our brains in ways that are easier for us. So that's one of the gifts of using formatting in your blogging, is to guide your readers, but also help you organize your thinking. So subheaders help you with that. Keep your posts narrow, and by that it means just focused. Keep everything really tight. Use bold text as appropriate. You can get away with that in a blog, not in an academic essay, but in a blog. If you want to make something really stand out, you want your readers to notice it, you can bold it. You'll notice that in many blogs people use hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are kind of a slick way to say, hey, if you want to read more about this, go over here. Or I really do have evidence to support my point. Here you go, click on that. So in a blog, again, it's a little less formal than an academic essay. So you have those freedoms. That's pretty cool, right? You can use images. You can use pictures. You can use GIFs. You can use videos. You can use sound if you want to. You don't have to go crazy. I'm just telling you, you can play with this. You can have fun. You can use graphs. I don't think you're going to need to, but you can if you want to. A lot of people like bullets and lists. Short paragraphs, yeah, easy on the eyes. Yes, you still have to have a beginning, middle, and end to a paragraph, but they can be short as long as we address all the points that you're trying to make in your post. There are lots of ways in which we can use the visual. So going to here, I took what had been a basic old text like that, and I used the heading tool, and I made a heading to make it bigger. I also changed the font, and I even made it bigger than that. Now I can move that right or left. I can keep it in the center. Those are all tools like with Word, right? Because I'm making a joke here, I'm going to add a picture, just like in Word. I'm going to browse my computer, I'm going to go to my pictures. Let's see if I find my bomb. Where's my bomb? There it is. I can give it a little description. So it can be readable for somebody who, or visible for somebody who can't see the image. We can size it. I can center it. If I want to center it, I'll center this too. Okay. I can say blogs are everywhere. This could be my bolded thing. I can even make this a little bit bigger. Okay. How about work blogs as a subheading? Now I'm formatting again. Oh, now I'm just making subheadings that are going to look a little different. So my subheadings are going to use Arial for blogs for promotion. See what I'm doing here? And of course, this isn't brilliant by any stretch, right? But you're seeing that now it's a little bit easier on the eye, right? Just a little bit. Now, what if I want to include a video or something like that? If I want to, that doesn't count against your word count. It's just a little something. You can go here and you can choose a video if you like. You can also, let's see, you can go to YouTube and you can search for a video. You can do mashups. You can insert all kinds of things, but you don't have to get that fancy. What I really want is for you to think about these visual elements and also to think about your voice. You want your voice to be engaging. You're writing to your colleagues in this class, so you can be not casual to the point of using slang or to the point of using text speak or not complete sentences. I don't mean casual to the point of misspelling words and not caring. What I mean is you can be engaging. It doesn't have to be a stiff academic voice. It can be an engaging voice that makes us feel a little more like, hey, we're having a conversation about these same things. And I bet as we get used to this, you're going to see that as you develop your points in a way where you're thinking of a reader, you're thinking of someone reading over your shoulder, or maybe that's a little too much. They're going to receive your words. They're receiving your words in a way that is, they want to hear from you. You're going to feel a little more relaxed and more yourself on the screen. So I want you to be thinking more and more like that. I don't want these to be boring discussion type posts where they're just a block of text. I want you to put a little thought into organizing your thoughts, using subheadings, using white space to ease the eye, but also to develop the points you want to make well and thoroughly for a readership, for people who want to see what you have to say. I have a feeling if you do that, you're going to get more replies. The other thing I want you to do is read each other's work and reply to it. You get points for replying to people, and do so with a little thought, like say what's working, what's not working, what you're curious about, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, or if they inspire you, which is what we hope happens in this class. We hope we inspire each other. If the author makes you think, dang, I wish I had thought of that myself. That's really impressive. Good work. That's awesome. Share that. If you disagree, explain why you disagree. And that way we continue the conversation. So I hope that helps you think about blogs a little bit. This is a good place to practice. And if you would like to know more about blogs, go back to week 1 and to the little lecture notes about blogs. And there's a 101 best blogs link there. And you can kind of shop around and see how others have approached the blogging task. You'll notice that each author has his or her or their own clear persona, which is their character on the page. You don't have to master that instantly. This is why we have blogging practice. We practice developing our voices, developing our attitudes, our stylistic graces as we keep writing. So that's why we do this every week. So thanks for watching my Bumbly video. I am much better at writing than I am at speaking. Figured that out, I bet. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.